If I ask you to rattle off the top 5 facts about your product, you can most likely do it on command. If I ask you to tell me your customers' top 5 problems in order of their priority and the cost to them if they don't get those problems solved, it would likely take you a bit longer to answer. Most companies do a great job of training their sales representatives on the product knowledge necessary to sound competent in front of the customer. Is this important? Of course it is. But great salespeople understand that you don't get very far selling products. You must sell solutions. And by very definition, a solution is a means of solving a problem or dealing with a difficult situation. Grasping this single concept can change your frame of mind as well as your customer's frame of reference. Now, to take the term solution to the next level, it must provide value. Yes, we spend a lot of time discussing value and how to clarify value, but it's so critical to your success. In our consulting engagements and enterprise workshops, we often do an exercise where I'll ask participants to write down the top 5 features of their product or service. I will then ask them to describe how those features are different than what the customer is typically doing or different than their competitor. Generally speaking, the class passes this first phase with flying colors. Then, I ask them to describe in detail what specific problem that feature solves for their ideal customer and what quantifiable evidence they can provide to the value of the problem being solved. You can almost feel the air in the room shift and see people struggling to find the answers. It's usually not because the answers aren't there, it's simply that they've never looked at it from this perspective before. Yet, this is exactly how your customer is looking at the situation. The brain associates value relative to contrast. Your customer must be able to contrast your claim of value to something else. Generally speaking, we want them to contrast the value to the cost of the problem. Then and only then will they truly see and understand what they stand to lose if they don't solve the problem with your solution. The key is the following. Understand specifically what objectives your customer is attempting to accomplish and the challenges they face at accomplishing them. Next, what is the cost to them both personally and organizationally if they don't solve that problem? Armed with that information, you can begin to create a conversation that allows you to show how your uniquely positioned solution actually solves those specific problems and does so in a way that brings direct, measurable value the way your customer values it. Lastly, getting them to confirm, in their own words, their understanding of the recommended solution and also their perception of the value it brings will help cement in their mind the need for change and should elevate the urgency to choose you.